Ring lights have been around for years, and at first glance, they all seem to do the same job. They make your face brighter, reduce shadows, and that's about it. But every now and then, a product comes along that tries to improve a familiar design instead of simply making another copy. The NEEWER RB18B is one of those products. It combines an edge-lit lighting system, an internal rechargeable battery, wireless app control, a remote control, and a surprisingly compact design. On paper, it sounds much more like a professional creator light than a traditional ring light. So today, we're going to find out if this is just another ring light or something that can actually replace a much larger lighting setup for content creators. Let's get started. As always, let's begin with the unboxing and see what comes inside the box. The first thing I noticed is how well everything is packed. Every component has its own place, and the entire package feels secure enough to survive international shipping without any problems. That's always a good sign, especially if you're ordering expensive equipment online. Inside the box, we get the ring light itself, an adjustable light stand, a power adapter, a wireless remote control, a smartphone holder, and a carrying bag for transporting everything together. I always appreciate when manufacturers include a proper carrying case instead of expecting you to store everything back inside the original box. It makes the whole kit feel much more complete and much easier to take on location. The ring light immediately stands out because of its slim design. Unlike many traditional ring lights that use visible LED chips behind a diffuser, this model uses an edge-lit design, making the front surface look much cleaner and more uniform. Build quality is also impressive right from the beginning. Nothing feels cheap or fragile. The plastic has a solid finish, the controls have a satisfying click, and the entire light feels well assembled. The included stand is lightweight, but still feels stable enough for everyday indoor use. Setup is very straightforward, and you don't need any tools to get everything ready. Within less than a minute, the light is assembled, mounted on the stand, and ready for its first test. Now, let's take a closer look at the hardware before we turn it on and see what kind of light it can actually produce. Now that everything is assembled, let's take a closer look at the ring light itself. At first glance, the RB18B looks clean and modern. It has a very slim profile, and because of the edge-lit design, the front surface appears smooth, without individual LED hotspots. It gives the light a much more premium appearance compared to many traditional ring lights. The build quality is exactly what I expected from NEEWER. Everything feels solid, well assembled, and ready for regular use. There are no loose parts or weak points that immediately raise concerns. On the back, you'll find a simple control panel that gives you quick access to all the essential settings. You can adjust the brightness, change the color temperature, switch between different operating modes, and monitor the battery level directly from the built-in display. The brightness can be adjusted smoothly from 1 to 100%, allowing you to dial in exactly the amount of light you need. Whether you're filming in a dark room or adding just a little fill light during the day, it's easy to find the right balance. The color temperature is equally flexible. It ranges from a warm 2,900 Kelvin all the way up to a cool 7,000 Kelvin. This means you can easily match different lighting environments without needing additional color filters. One feature I really like is the tilt mechanism. The light can rotate through a wide angle, making it easy to position exactly where you need it. Whether you're lighting yourself, a product on the table, or creating a top-down setup, adjusting the angle only takes a few seconds. Another thoughtful detail is the 3 built-in cold shoe mounts. This gives you several mounting options without needing extra brackets or accessories. You can attach a microphone, a wireless receiver, a small camera, or even another accessory while keeping your setup clean and compact. The included smartphone holder also deserves a quick mention. It attaches securely to the center of the ring light and works well for recording vertical videos, live streaming, online meetings, or creating social media content. The adjustable light stand is simple but practical. It extends high enough for most indoor filming situations while remaining lightweight and easy to move around the room. So far, the RB18B has delivered exactly what I was hoping for in terms of light quality, but good lighting is only part of the story. What really makes this model stand out is how flexible it is during everyday use. One of its biggest advantages is the built-in rechargeable battery. Most ring lights stop working the moment you unplug them. This one doesn't. If you're filming in a studio, you can simply leave it connected to the power adapter and never think about battery life. But when you need to move somewhere else, there's no need to search for a power outlet or run extension cables across the floor. You simply unplug the cable and keep shooting. For creators who often work in different locations, this is a huge convenience. According to NEEWER, the battery provides between 70 and 120 minutes of operating time, depending on the brightness level. Of course, your actual runtime will depend on how bright you're using the light, but having that freedom to work completely wirelessly makes a noticeable difference. Another feature I appreciate is the wireless remote control. Instead of walking back and forth every time you want to make a small adjustment, you can change the brightness or color temperature without leaving your shooting position. It may seem like a small detail, but after recording multiple videos, you quickly realize how much time it saves. If you prefer using your smartphone, the RB18B also supports wireless control through the NEEWER app. The interface is simple and responsive, allowing you to adjust the light remotely with just a few taps. For creators working alone, this is especially useful because you can fine-tune the lighting while already standing in front of the camera. The light also supports NEEWER's 2.4 GHz wireless system. If you own several compatible NEEWER lights, they can be grouped together and controlled from one place. This is particularly useful when building a larger studio setup where multiple lights need to stay perfectly synchronized. Another thoughtful feature is the built-in USB output. During a long recording session, you can use it to charge your smartphone or another small USB-powered device. Again, it's a simple idea, but it's exactly these practical features that make everyday filming more convenient. After spending some time with the RB18B, I can honestly say that it feels much more like a complete lighting solution than just another ring light. It combines portability, high-quality illumination, wireless control, battery power, and a thoughtful design into one compact package. So, is the NEEWER RB18B worth buying? In my opinion, yes. If you're only looking for the cheapest possible ring light for occasional video calls, there are certainly less expensive options available. But if you regularly create YouTube videos, record online courses, stream live, photograph products, shoot portraits, or simply want a reliable lighting solution that is easy to transport, the RB18B offers a lot more than a typical ring light. The edge-lit design produces soft and even illumination. The color accuracy is excellent. The built-in battery gives you complete freedom to work almost anywhere. And the wireless control features make everyday shooting faster and much more comfortable. Personally, I also like that NEEWER focused on improving real usability instead of simply increasing brightness numbers on the specification sheet. After using it throughout this review, it's easy to see that this light was designed by people who understand how content creators actually work. If you've watched this video from the beginning, then you've already seen what the RB18B is capable of. Every product shot, every talking head scene, and every close-up in this review was lit using this ring light, giving you a real example of the results you can expect. As always, if you'd like to learn more about the RB18B or check its current price, I'll leave the official links in the video description below. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more in-depth tech reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.